Good morning, students. Today we are going to see grammar. In that, we are going to learn about adverb. A-D-V-E-R-B. Adverb. Do anyone know what is mean by adverb? Yes, an adverb is a word which modifies or describes a verb, an adjective or another adverb. To simply say, adverb gives more information about verb. Some words like slowly, loudly, carefully, quickly, quietly or sadly are some adverbs. And many adverbs ends with the suffix ly, but not all the adverbs. If we see the above line, slowly, loudly, carefully, quickly, everything ends with ly, but not all the adverbs. Shall we see some example? Yes. I play cricket daily. In this, daily is an adverb because it gives more information about verb. Here verb is play. So it gives more information about play. So daily is the adverb. Shall we see another example? Yes. The book is on the table. So where is the book? The book is on the table. So on is the adverb. And if we see here, we don't have ly as suffix. So adverbs also comes without suffix. Okay. Next, let us see the types of adverbs. There are four types of adverbs. They are adverbs of manner. It explains how an action takes place. The next one is adverbs of time. It explains when an action takes place. And the third one is adverbs of place. It explains where an action takes place. And the fourth one is adverbs of frequency. It explains how often an action takes place. Let us see how. How. In adverb, it explains how an action happens. Some words are easily, neatly, quietly, happily, bravely, and loudly. So these are the words related to how. Now let's see examples. What do we see here? We see a girl speaks. So how does she speaks? She speaks bravely. Since bravely describes the verb speaks, bravely is the adverb. She speaks bravely. And in the next example, we see a girl shouts. So how does she shouts? She shouts loudly. So loudly describes the verb shouts. So loudly is the adverb. And in the next picture, we see a boy run. So how does he run? Yes, he runs fast. So fast describes the verb run. So fast is the adverb. Now I am going to ask a question. How does Veena write? Veena writes neatly or cleverly or bravely. We have to select the answer which suits the question how. So what will be the answer? Yes, Veena writes neatly. So the adverb here is neatly because it answers the question how. How does Veena write? Veena writes neatly. Next, we are going to see when. It explains when an action takes place. Some words are now, today, late, soon, yesterday, and early. These are some words explains when an action takes place. Okay. Shall we see some example? So what does this picture say? They are playing. So when they are playing, now they are playing. So here adverb is now. They are playing now. And the next example is, so what do we see here? A boy gets up. So when does he get up? He wakes up early. So here early is the adverb. Did you understand? So now I am going to ask a question. When did Clara meet Sarah? So the answer will be happily or yesterday or tomorrow. So when did Clara meet? Will happily come? No. It doesn't explain when an action takes place, right? So no happily. Next, yesterday. Yes. Clara met Sarah yesterday. So does it give meaning? Yes, it gives meaning. So what is the third option? Clara met Sarah tomorrow. Does it give a complete meaning to a sentence? No. So what will be the answer? Clara met Sarah yesterday. So yesterday is the adverb here. Now we are going to see where. It explains where something happens. Some words related to where is inside, outside, here, there, up and near. Shall we see some examples? In this picture, where is he sitting? Yes, he is sitting here. So here is the adverb. In this picture, where does the dog look? Yes, the dog is looking up. So, where does the dog look? Up. Up is the adverb. In this picture, where is she sitting? Yes, she is sitting inside the class. So, inside is the adverb because it explains where she is. Right? Now, I'm going to ask a question. Where is the tree in this picture? Where is it? We have to fill the blanks. The tree is dash the pond. Near the pond, for the pond, or here the pond. Where is it? Where is the tree? Yes, the tree is near the pond. So the right answer is near. Next we are going to see how often. It explains how often an action takes place. Some words are always, every day, frequently, never, and again. So these are the words related to adverbs which explains how frequently or how often an action takes place. Shall we see some examples? In this picture, what do we see? The children are happy. So they are happy always. So always is the adverb here. In this picture, what do we see? We see a boy writing. So how often we do homework? As a student, we do homework every day, right? So he writes homework every day. Every day is the adverb here. And how often he goes out? He goes out late, quietly, or frequently. So how often he goes? Late won't be fitting in the sentence, right? And quietly also doesn't suit. So the answer is he goes out frequently. So how often he goes out? He goes out frequently. So frequently is the adverb here. Next, we are going to revise the topic we have learned today. Okay, so we are going to remember and revise. Adverbs. So what does mean by adverb? An adverb describes a verb, an adjective or another adverb. And what are the types? Yes, how often, when and where. So these are the words we saw, right? Okay, now I'm going to give a sentence and you have to find the type, okay? The boy plays the drums loudly. So under what type it comes? The word loudly comes. Yes, it comes under the type how. We can see it, right? Loudly. Yes. So how does the boy plays the drum? The boy plays the drums loudly. That's all for today's class. Thank you, students. Let's meet in the next class.